So we've got something really exciting to look forward to in December the 21st. It just happens to be on the winter solstice day as well. It's going to be a great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. We have conjunctions, yes, we have conjunctions all over the place. That's when things come and appear to come very close together. But because it's Saturn and Jupiter, we call it a great conjunction because it's very much rarer. Now, these conjunctions happen every 20 years or so. There's some maths we'll go into in a little bit about that, but in the past, they've been a little bit difficult to see because they've been quite close to the sun at the actual conjunction. We've got a little bit of a window of opportunity this time, okay? Sunset about 4 o'clock, just before. Jupiter and Saturn are both setting at the same time, 6:45. Hopefully, with a clear horizon, no trees, no buildings or anything, you'll be able to see this really close conjunction. So go out and have a look, 21st of December. So why is it happening every 20 years? Well, I say every 20 years. The last really close one was 1623. That was just after the telescope had been invented and turned to the sky for the very first time. The next really close one is going to be in 2080. This one, remember, is 0.1 degrees. So but it still happens every 20 years. When we're thinking about the great conjunctions occurring every 20 years, we're obviously talking in terms of Earth years for us. So we have to think about how far Jupiter goes round in its orbit every 1 Earth year, and it travels 30 degrees. Saturn is further out, it moves slower, it's got a bigger orbit, it completes 12 degrees. So 30 minus 12 is 18 degrees. So Jupiter catches up to Saturn 18 degrees per year. 18 times 20 is 360. So every 20 years, Jupiter catches up to Saturn, and that is when we see the great conjunction. So to appreciate this conjunction, what you need to do is go out now. We're on just at the beginning of December, so we've got another few weeks before we actually get this conjunction. And you've got to go out on a clear night, have a look, and then go out again, maybe a few days later, and see the fact that Jupiter and Saturn are getting closer together. You might then appreciate that when they are close together, you are seeing the conjunction. So it's going to be first quarter moon, so it's going to be reasonably bright, but it's actually going to be just that window of opportunity. And it's really go out and try and have a look, because you're not going to see one again for another 20 years. So just to recap, date, 21st of December, it's the winter solstice. It's going to be cold. Time, 4 p.m. is the sunset. You've got until 6:45 to see it. Best thing to do is go out and have a flat horizon. Can you go to the coast and see it? Get your eyes on it. Just have a look with your own unaided eye. If you've got a pair of binoculars, even better. But just enjoy this phenomenal spectacle.